Your feline armor. Hey, Kill, welcome. Happy Monday to you, too. Got the Grand Master armor, so I am set. I didn't waste time doing the swords because we've got the best steel sword the best silver sword, and then the steel sword is up for debate, it looks like. But yes. So now our dude, he's got a hood. Also, I want to take you all on a tour of the house here. We have an armor set there. We have paintings all over this place now. Every place there could be a painting, there is now a painting. And I think my favorite one is up here. We found a painting of Grumpy Siri as a little girl in a dress she never wanted to wear. It's what really brings this home together. But first, it looks like we need to go to our bestiary. So, I think it's B? Yes. So we need to read about spotted whites. And I think they were added to our thing here. Would they be under specters? No. Would they be under relics? Maybe. No. Not ogroids. I mean, maybe necrophages? Whites. But the spotted white is who we need to read about. Exactly! Exactly! As soon as you start putting art up, it's a home. Okay, so we need to read about these guys. They are vulnerable against necrophage oil. We've got the Igni sign and Yurden. The best defense against spotted whites? Stay calm and leave them alone. A fragment of a treatise on spotted whites by Roderick Gilligan. Spotted whites were a subspecies of white, which the Witchers drove to extinction. They were larger than their unspotted kin and owed their names to their numerous blotches and effusions. Spotted whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wildernesses, yet at times took to living in abandoned human domiciles. They would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions, which they would then sell on market, potentially. When not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they became very dangerous indeed. In the colder months, or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. Even during their active periods, it is said the Witchers found a surefire way of besting them, based around careful casting of the Yurden sign, or at least, so claims Witcher lore. We read! And now we look for the lair. Hey, Norik, welcome! I like that we've also attracted animals to our wonderful little place. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. And the garden's growing plants. So many wonderful things. Okay, let's see. If we can make some more oils. Boo, 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 boo. There we go, enhanced specter oil. So now we'll be good. We can put some oil on our weapons. I should probably do that now. Right? I haven't checked. There's been no need to check the bestiary, yeah. But today was the day. We're changing it because now as we edge closer to the finale, might as well do all the things I never had to do on easy.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, that's a good question. It was a necrophage. No, yes, it is a necrophage. But oh no, did I not make? Oh, I thought I made enhanced necrophage oil. Maybe not. Oh well. Maybe I already have it. You know what? I might already have it. These are decoctions. Here we go. Oh, I did make Spectre. Darn it. All right, there we go. But we do have enhanced necrophage. Perfect. We'll just drop it on there for now.
Come on now.
It was a good weekend. Very relaxing. Thanks for asking. Oh, they take an extra set to make. Ooh. I may have to spend some time tonight messing around with that. Boglets! Hey, buddies! Oh, this is the abandoned manor.
Never a good omen.
Bargeists. Hung peep. Oh, I'm on fire.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Oh, this Bargeist wants his butt kicked. Alright, dude. Here's another one. Oh, we actually haven't fought Barghest since the first Witcher. Remember the beginning? The crazy dogs at night?
Jesus Raven wasn't lying.
Right? Nobody touches the horse. Roach is legendary. They all know he'd be a disgusting feast. Okay, so we feel that the spoons are trying to tell us something. There's a spoon in there. I made my Witcher armor this weekend. We got the Grand Master. Locked, you say? Locked? Fine. Nope, it was the master feline armor. This is like the top tier, highest you can take it. Oh, really? Your horse can die in Skyrim? Oh my goodness. But I guess you get to go through horses then. Maybe if you didn't like your horse, you purposefully leave it out as bait for a dragon. Oh, no. I just did the Grandmaster stuff off stream. Don't worry.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Yeah, Batman. Oh my god, who carved this?
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Wow. Also, props to the...
Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
The cinematography. Because they really do have some great horror movie-esque shots.
Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
I don't know. Someone carved something on that house. Oh, there's a book. For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit an herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today, there are no wrinkles. But I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I am cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it is getting hard to write. There's loneliness, no family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Yeah, you're right to guess it's a woman, definitely. But the razor, right? I wish I was sponsored by a razor company. So many spoons.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Well, that's that Monty Python question, right? Is it the castle of ah? Yeah, but when you're dying, you don't just write ah. But no, look, it says right here. It says right here, the castle of ah. I know somebody who likes to use mirrors, that's for sure.
No spoon you have shall sate you.
And welcome, STP.
Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Holy shit.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
This is crazy.
Right on, bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Dear Master Lavoisier, I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I've drawn you out here and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as for the person with whom I meet, for I am afflicted by a curse. Or as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by an herbalist. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse, which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I am aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trastamara. That might be the spoon, so we'll go to these other spoons. Make sure I've checked out everything. Yeah, this is where we were. Cool.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Spoon key! Who would have thunk?
The spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
This certifies the item up for auction. Oh! An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210. Lot 666. Belongs to Smeagol Circus, owner of the Pheasantry.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
You're right! Spoons are like tiny mirrors.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
We also have this downstairs. I mean, okay, so... Oh, it's on the... It's a treasure hunt, actually. Which makes me curious, do you get a giant spoon to fight with? Because that will make that treasure hunt
Actually does seem like a White's lair.
worth it.
Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Another spoon.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
What about this? I guess that's not something I can take.
Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast.
Feast
White that
on
lives
your
here,
bones!
Definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Right, Kill? Well, I mean, now you know. The Witcher has officially told you what women want. Get her that spoon with her name carved into it, you romantic you. Get out of here. Go get that spoon for your wife. No, you're right. Just a spoon salesman who happened to visit this lady. You made a killing. She was like, I'll buy all your spoons. All of them.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands. And their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
I mean, I could, but I want to go deeper into this place. Oh, she's a baker? Dude!
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
You know, I thought walking into a pile of bodies on the ground was disturbing, but this somehow has proven to be far more disturbing. Right? A nice soup. And the white goes crazy.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Words of wisdom on beastly cures. The basement is so metal. Get out of here. Get out of here. So this is how he waits. But I guess that's how he meditates standing up. I mean, that's pretty cool though. The Witcher just meditates. Oh, she's big.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
She's so scared.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Hey, Raid, welcome! Because of the diary we found. It's definitely... How do you know? If it weren't for the diary.
A bit for Regis.
Also, the crown of spoons. Only girls would make crowns of spoons.
And now we'll tend to you.
Hey, Ray! And clearly, her stunning beauty. Beautiful. Clearly feminine.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
So I gotta give her a spoon? Wait, Dukes. So we gotta do the, oh no. I don't wanna mess this up. Okay.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you
So
have
we
shall
eat
say to
without
you,
spoons.
never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's eat not using the spoons. Oh, cross your fingers, everybody.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
It's like Beauty and the Beast. There's something sweet and almost kind. But he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. And now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Of eating with your ex, oh dear. Was he a real, or she a real beast? And thanks, Stevenie Sue. I hope it works. I mean, the light is not red. How is this optional?
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Oh my god, I hope that worked. Please let that have worked. Please let that have worked. Wait, what? The lady from the island? Oh, I guess I didn't, did I? I regret many things in my life, and that very well is one of them. Oh man, I don't know. I had other things to do. Did we do it?
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
To my bed. Do you tell me, Spotted White? Do you have a card? Oh, we did.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs
Beauty and the
than to
Beast
give the beggar
confirmed.
anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Just right in half.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a white, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a white,
So
it's
happy
pretty
we
damn
figured
hard
that
to find
out.
willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
But you're right. We got ourselves our first
Thanks.
guest.
Gotta get back to my business
Made the
now.
portrait of
See
Siri
you
keep
soon.
her happy. There we go. We got some boots there. Do I have other swords? Nope. Cool. Although, I mean, we do have a spoon key, and I am very interested to see what this spoon key is about. Because rarely, never actually in my life, have I come across something like that. It does absolutely sound like our mirror buddy. Said he'd be back.
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
Oh!
Oop. Yep. I'm going to heave.
I think we go this way. Alright, I got a spoon key.
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
What?
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the pheasantry. The best auberge in all the duchy.
It's pretty cool. Oh, are you talking the door on the estate with the white? As far as I know, although actually I didn't try the key on those doors, we just left to chase after her. I like that
Spoon
idea
like
of a
this.
warehouse full of
When you
Campbell
set a
soup.
place, where's it go?
My oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a
Andy
key of some
Warhol.
sort.
Mm-hmm.
There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never
You open
seen
the
it
door,
before.
he hisses at you.
But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
Oh, you're right, the board in the wall. I didn't actually try it on that. We could
See you
definitely
later.
go back and see.
Drink and be merry.
You're right, yeah, that
Thus spake
board.
the prophet Lebioda.
Right, so we gotta go down here.
The tournament. Am I too late
Wait,
to
I
sign
need
up?
to go
With
down.
one slot free for anyone willing to play the Skellige deck.
Yes, a face no ointment.
Where
could
are
help.
you skittering off to, Silvermane?
Silvermane, huh? I like it. Oh, this is just leading me back to the pheasantry. Oh, it was behind a door. This is one of those fancy places. Ooh. We've got notes. Book contains hundreds of recipes, but instead of the recipe for Beaucleroi rabbit on the last page, there are only a few chaotically written lines. Lebioda's weeping wounds. I've scoured dozens of elven manuscripts, and at last I found it. I now know what the spoon key I purchased at auction unlocks. It is nothing else but the key to the legendary studio of Ramses Gorthon, the elven priest of the goddess Danamebi, whose culinary masterpieces remain unmatched by even the best of our modern chefs. If I can find the ruins of this temple, said to be somewhere in the Beauclair forest, I'll find all of his legendary recipes. Not to mention the other priceless treasures this Grand Master Chef must have kept in the kitchen where he perfected his art. Rest of the page is covered with a large, greasy stain. Here we go. We are about to become culinary masters.
Thus spake the prophet
What dedication to the art.
Ah, watch it, or I will fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Oh, that would be nice. Just load up on num-nums.
Guesses, champion.
And yes, that's what Geralt calls them. Became habit when he was talking to young Ciri. She hated it, but Geralt couldn't help himself. Say goodbye, chicken sandwich. Say hello, artisan chicken sandwich. On specially toasted ciabatta bread. With some imported EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, straight from Italy. I mean, not Italy. In this world. Now you gotta grow magic fruit that restores their health. Oh, that's right. Lead the uprising once they get enough of that fruit they can't get enough of. Hey, when I grabbed this thing, I did not sign up to lead a rebellion. Oh, the roses. There are roses out here, and they are pretty. They're all in bloom right now. Chicken cordon bleu, right? Ooh, ooh. So we've got plants and everything. Oh, look at this! Recipes, sure as day. Wine. An old fire. Huh. There we are. What the nuts? What's Banshee? Whoa! Whoa, chick. Calm your butt. Oh my god. What? Awesome. A roach didn't care. Hey, Draven, welcome. The very first apple fall with his own Ciri. That's right. He would. And that's a good question. I mean, is it an alchemy? Do you teach yourself recipes? I mean, what? Bombs, decoctions. Where would you get crafting, maybe? No, because this is books, characters. How would, How would you even make that stuff? That's interesting. Also, might as well kill some monsters, right? Oh! Really? Well, I think we need to go back to the vineyard really quickly. Get things prepared and ready to go. You're right, it would have been Chef Boyardee. Coming back from the grave. You know, he was very protective of his secrets. Kind of like the baked bean guy and his dog. Roll that beautiful bean footage. And Duke trying to sell the family secrets. Darn it, Duke.
You all just get off my back.
Well, we gotta check that out. That's awesome. Because I've seen the kitchen. But let's... Oh, he's just eating a baguette.
Princess laugh like a push and a shaft. To Liam and Matilda, their health.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine.
Dog is the best. Yes, he is. Okay, the kitchen was here. Wait, no. The kitchen is in the door. Back here. So maybe, I guess what happens instead is I can pick up food from... Ooh, we need to put, yes. A sword there. No, because none of that can be taken. Huh.
To any night and shout, "The beast!" You smelled the soiled armor at once.
Every day the same. Why?
I work.
They don't repair. I need someone to repair my armor.
Give my
I can enhance my armor, sure. But I need... Not a grindstone, I need an armorer. Let's get that all fixed up. And then we can go. Take on some monsters. And then report back to our buddy.
This a face no.
Oh, no, don't apologize. Better check it and see what's there than not, right?
It's good help.
Nice tune.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
He kind of sounds like Morty, the guy who loves Reginald. And I could believe Morty would end up doing that.
Dum dum dum.
Oh, look at this!
Dum dum dum.
What a specimen. He scared the fright out of me.
Alright, pay attention to me, sir.
You need new bridges?
What have you got there?
Oh, that's true. And maybe, there's someone like a blacksmith. Wait, what am I doing? I am... repairing.
So long.
Maybe one of the inns, actually. That would be pretty neat. Okay, so let's go to the gate.
Can't afford a barber, let alone my wear.
No, picker it all.
Oh, we just wanted fast travel. We didn't want to put the marker.
He's no hero. That's the butcher of Black.
I'm the one who named the wine, yes. And if that means I'm forever referred to as the wine I named, then so be it. Oh, it's under the ground.
A hero. Get us the race. Hello there. Come here.
Gotta see what's in that barrel.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Okay, you
You the one posted the notice?
Coulda
Go on,
just-
then. Spit it out. What's it about?
said that.
First, my dear Witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take.
Wow.
I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Listen, friend. There's an enormous difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having 2 swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
The gall. I shall file a complaint with your guild.
Aw,
Make
Geralt's
sure
got a
you
little
address it to
smile.
customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin. Now talk, before I change my mind and go.
Naughtlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Mm-hmm. Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more
I'm
information
giving you
than
sass,
that.
man.
Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Okay. That's a
Means
start.
the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in social status, you remember the farmhand's name, maybe?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yay or nay?
Well, first we need to discuss the matter of payment.
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
Fine. Seems I must take the loss.
Oh, thank
Agreed.
you, Azax. Happy Monday to you.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just... whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
Well, I can't promise. I won't disturb everything. I promise not to take anything. How about that? Overcharge, exactly. Bump up the price. That's what you do. If the client's gonna prove to be difficult, bump that price up. And if they're willing to pay it, fine. Sounds good. You can put up with their BS.
You can't pull one over.
Don't like the kitties, but I do. You're right, Stephen. You said that puppy, he's the best. So what do you think Geralt has named the dog? I mean, I'm sure the help has named the dog at Corvo Bianco, and maybe it's one of their dogs.
All right, let's look around.
But what would Geralt name his dog? Probably the same name for all dogs.
Shattered dishes. Got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe?
Shaken off.
What the?
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it made a crack in the wall. It wants me to find it.
A tunnel? I can finally see something. Moors?
I'll try to remember the way out. No promises. Copper. Well, that's just the Kikimores. Breadcrumbs, shiny stones, bits of leather, scraps.
Goes on and on this tunnel.
Ooh, oh, and the eggs. This one seems to be a dead end. Red armor doc. Red! I didn't know that they had red! There we go. We'll have to get his pants next
Should
if we
be
can
able
find
to
it.
break through. Damn it, it's getting away.
You get back here! You get back here! Whoa! We got a big one! Please go down! Don't.
Getting more interesting by the minute. No Kikimore dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Kikimore eggs. Should destroy them before the young hatch. Start prowling the vineyard.
This guy, he's paying me double. Triple even. Ooh. What is it gonna be? Let's make sure I get all those eggs.
Cracked Kikimore eggs. Something's been feeding on them.
Oh, and the Kikimore have no doubt been very angry about that. Generally, creatures get very angry when they're young or messed with. Dire badgers? It could be. If we're so lucky. It'll be dire badgers.
Damn it. Young could hatch any minute. Last one.
Wait, there's a crack here.
Water coursing. Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores. It is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
Maybe it's a badger mole.
Sacre bleu!
What is the meaning of this?
No, your poor
I'm paying you to
sister.
slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear
Fiddle
down
my thumb.
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Cause I dyed it red.
there? Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Red covers up how much blood gets on my outfit.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes.
Jean-Luc.
We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them.
Nibbling.
Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
That I
Silver
gave him,
jewelry
but don't
on a
tell my
farmhand?
husband.
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fretting round
Madame.
here for? Get to work.
We need to talk, you and I. I think it's pretty
Perhaps I can
obvious
turn these
what was
tunnels
going
into
on
an
with Jean-Luc.
A tip of the hat to the Thornies victim.
Jean-Luc did indeed love plowing fields, but none so much as the Madame's fields. Hopefully we'll find him well. They can continue on their romance. Well, right? Well built. In more ways than one. Oh, this isn't good.
Blanket was laid out here. Bread's really stale. Been here a while. Footprints. 2 sets.
We know what you were doing, Madame. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Is this where they end? Is this where it ends? Can't end here. Maybe they heard a noise and they had to scatter.
Blood. Human.
All of a sudden my voice echoes. Ah, jeez. Oh, those are new footprints.
Something walked through here. Big bastard with a heavy tail. Piece of carapace. Horned gray shell.
What is it, Geralt?
Claw marks. Straight. Dull. Perfect for digging.
It's good. I mean, of all of the reputations your ex could give you, well built is probably one of the best. Because I have heard tell exes being vindictive. And I don't know if saying your ex is well built
Felled
is
trees.
vindictive.
As if something rolled over them. So is Shaelmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that.
Shaelmar. But the Shaelmar, he was just scared. Right? The murderer's hiding in the lake. Now we just need to gather together our teenage friends, and we've got it. We can coax him out.
leads to that cave.
The monster of GTFO. That's probably what they said to it.
Claw marks. Straight, dull, perfect for digging.
Uh-oh. Ugh, centipedes. Nasty. Nasty. Gather teenage friends, separate. And we need all of the classic tropes, very much like Cabin in the Woods.
Whoa, Shaelmar's close. Dead end.
Darn it! I thought maybe there'd be a body with loot. But there was no body with loot. Ooh, look at this place! Ooh, we got some bodies with loot up here.
Shaelmar's lair. Gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them.
Well,
Gonna
now...
have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here.
Well, now we need to, find a well-built worker.
Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc.
Check out how...
Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shaelmar did this. No two ways about it. Silver pendant. A lock of hair inside. Same color as Madame de Bourbeau's.
Just in case you needed confirmation.
Highly decayed. Partly eaten. Been lying here a while.
Caught red-handed! Oh, I have to brew Shaelmar bait.
Gotta spill it within the lair. Somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave.
That's right. I need to actually... There we go.
Ugh, that stench.
Hey, man, you're the one who brewed it. He who brewed it spewed it. That's the law of the land.
Shaelmar will be here any minute.
Well, that's good to hear, Draven. That's nice to know that your exes haven't been crazy. Eau de corpse. It's pronounced corpse. Oh, eau de corpse. The finest fragrance in all the land. Eau de corpse. Ooh! He's a fire type. Oh, he's so cute. What is this guy?
Come on, show me your claws.
Oh, what is he? I gotta know. Okay, we gotta check. What is he? Is he a beast? No. I wish I could type and search. Oh, this is probably what he's gonna be. No, actually. No, here he is. He's a relict. And relict oil. So before we fight this, let's see if I even have. Nope, we're good. Woo! 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 Oh, we got a little bit. We may need to go do something. Dodge, duck, dive, dodge, duck. Actually, I should probably check out a bit more. Okay, so he is relic. What do they like? They don't like art. Okay, cool. They're blind, so they find their way by vibrations. I don't know if I have enough to make the oil, but let's see. So, Ard. Oh, I can't make it right now. Oh, I've never found mistletoe. Actually pretty tough.
What now?
Oh, right into it. adorable, by the way. If you've never seen an armadillo, they're cute. Should probably get back. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Whoa, you get... Oh, wow.
Now I just gotta chop off its head and go get my reward.
Make some oil so that Charlotte can never leak my balls. Yes! The armor, hey Bangarama, welcome. The armor, this is the Grand Master version of the feline Witcher gear. And then it's normally blue like the pants here, but I found a red dye, so I've dyed it red. I need to find more red dye though, so that the pants can match. I'm pretty sure I don't have other red. I've got brown, but I need more red. It's hard to come by. I do remember fighting the young one in the arena. And luckily everybody lived through that one. And then Bro betrayed us. That dude. What a dude. Yeah, right, because it totally hit the wall and then boom, that was it. I think what happened there, Bang, was that he ran into the wall and he fell back and showed his stomach, and so that allowed me to do a lot of damage with the sword, because I think I have something where with the sword, the number of hits you get one after the other increases critical damage, or it puts points into your sword where once you hit a certain point, all of your hits are crits. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. We were hitting his soft little armadillo belly. You're not suggesting, right? Human, I wish. I mean, by that rule, I should be coated in blood already. The entire time.
Oi!
Oi!
Bones are aching again.
All right, lady. I am very sorry to tell you this, but the man who probably brought some sanity to your life...
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Well... He's not coming back. Oh, they're still in the cellar. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell on her, don't worry. She deserves to have her secrets.
You, can we talk?
A brown dye.
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
I mean, the farmhands... So what good would come of telling him about that?
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Shelma? Whatever could that be?
A big monster?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar.
Yeah, a mole
Just
and a
big
caterpillar
as a
with
barn.
armor.
Uh-huh. Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth.
Hey, Bevel.
Your reward.
As for Jean-Luc, afraid he's dead. Sorry.
Who? Oh, him. Trivial as losses go. I shall soon find another to take his place.
I wonder if I can give
Right.
the...
After all, he is just a peasant. Not a monsieur de blah blue blah. So long.
Blah, blah, blah. I wonder if I can give the pendant back to the lady. I don't think so. maybe she's upstairs. I'm gonna take a quick look.
A tip of the hat to Thorny's victim.
Exactly, kill. Mr. Rogers would be depressed. Oh, wait, that's not...
Be gone from my sight.
How does one enter their home? Oh, this is beautiful back here. Right? Like, hey, lady, I know, your love is dead, but, care to try the Witcher special? You would have told him, Draven? They were best friends.
Send the whip away those running riot.
So, have you...
You totally can
Have you
talk
found
to her.
him?
Found this.
Jean-Luc?
Sorry. Really, I am. Lock of hair inside. It's yours, isn't it?
Yes. Jean-Luc and I... Well, I'm certain you've pieced it together already. I thank you for your discretion, for avenging him. Please, it's terribly modest, I know, but you must take this reward. My husband is certain to be miserly with his gold. Now, if I may, I'd like to be alone.
Huh. Oh, you like freckles? Well,
Why do you stick around here?
that
Like a
went
pitcher
as
in a
good as it could have, I guess. At least she knows, though. At least she knows. And it's not some unknown. I mean, I'm impressed they actually let you take that on. I thought, huh.
Rotten chains.
Oh yeah, of course I can. It is this estate right here. So I guess what? Northeast of Floviv? Oh, what are all the white question marks? These are basically areas of interest where if you go, something's there that you can check out. Sometimes it's a hidden treasure. Sometimes it's a band of thieves you can beat up. Other times it's a runic thing that can increase the intensity of one of your signs. But as you can see, there are a lot of them, and it takes a lot of time to traverse the map. So they're not necessary. But yes, exactly, completionist bait. And it's
Not
good
so
bait,
fast,
because they're
Roach.
fun stuff. Yeah, totally, Norg. Glad I could be of assistance there. Oh, bye, pup. Okay, so we are off to the final Witcher contract.
Lamoth, my friend, it's common knowledge Bombino Nero yields the best sweet.
Ah, a few drops.
Yeah. She deserves that much. Because you can assume it was an arranged marriage of sorts. Oh, this is where we died that one
Whoa there,
time.
Roach.
Hey, over here, please.
Heard you calling.
Hey, Z,
Wanted to talk?
welcome.
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Oh,
Call
Iraq.
them what you
okay.
will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Gotta pay me some money, bruh. Probably eke out about that much.
I knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
In the bud. Nip the butt, Witcher. Nip the butt. Alright, we're saving here. Wait, there's another one?
Count, if I may.
Oh, there's a whole
Lads,
other
I find your concern touching. I do.
quest.
Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have
He's
seen.
a lot more friendly than the last guy we worked for.
I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards
So those
lament
two guys
check,
wipe
but
his
you must
bum
forgive
for
them.
him? I'm impressed.
Now, to get down to brass tacks.
Quite the
As
job.
you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to... preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
I mean, you're right, Draven. It is a very prestigious position because you are getting to be the person that is around the... Sometimes it was a king, sometimes not. But them in their most private moments, their weakest. And there were people like that. So yeah, very trustworthy.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
He's the chicken farmer?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to
His
Kavir,
lordship
my
would
home.
smell like shit if not for me.
The very reason for my frequent
do my
visits
job.
to Beauclair,
I wipe his ass.
during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher
Hey,
to
Haji.
partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Ha. Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Clarissa.
Who what?
My daughter.
Oh.
I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Yeah, fair enough. And Norg, yes. Yes, indeed. There were. I know at least with Henry VIII, he had help with that. So I know at least in the Elizabethan time period, if you were really wealthy, there was that position. I don't know how spread out it was as a job. It may have been just for royalty, because I know the royalty needed help getting dressed. There's no way they could put on those dresses and everything by themselves. So you'd have the people who dress you. But yeah, Henry VIII, at least I know, had a chamberlain, I guess. And he was, yeah, legitimately the most trusted person in the entire kingdom, right?
Need some details
Partake
before I
of
can say
nature.
anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
He
In the
loves
roundest terms,
witchers.
we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see, a peristysomac. It captures, likenesses.
Oh, it's a camera.
Paracesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture.
I'm totally into
I know
this.
only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Agreed, man. This is awesome. But let's talk my pay first.
Pretty unusual contract.
Wait, I shouldn't be
couldn't
so
agree
excited.
more,
You gotta,
yes.
you gotta pretend not
And
to be
I'm
excited.
prepared to pay a commensurately
I'm a
high fee.
professional.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
You're right. We're doing old-timey selfies here. Geralt would love a selfie.
Sublime! We've a deal!
I mean, we've already got one type of selfie from that one quest we did last week.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map.
You could totally... I'm sure there was
Before coming
an official
here,
term
I
for
dispatched
it that you
requests
could
to
look
several
up,
local
like
hunters.
chamberman.
They located the habitats of the species of interest to me
something else.
and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
This is amazing. Go, man.
We're the Sabermans! What's your stones?
Okay, so we need to go here and we need to go here.
Seems I got the map.
So, oh, I guess here and here?
So I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings. Believe me, they're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill
Preserve
in
it.
a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper to you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Does he not want that one?
Map says there should be panthers around here. Heard something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Ooh, I'm not the least bit eager to go face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Yes, we should. Oh, so in Witcher 3, so the vote's gonna go up over at Patreon, and that'll determine what's next. Batman will stay Saturday nights, though. Come on, you can do it. I need to catch him. Jump into my arms. It's okay. Right down here, man. Come to Witcher. I'm not sure which he invented, but he invented something. I think we got some bunnies.
that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Is this close enough? I don't want to, Do you see them, man?
Damn poachers. Snares.
Oh.
Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, come. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first.
Oh!
Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Superb. Folk call witches heartless. This was the light of that. Oh my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. The Parastysomac has an arrow. You must look away or it'll blind you.
Parastysomacs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide, poacher.
Cool, so we don't have to hurt
Share
anything.
my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
I don't think he understood this ass. I know, I was scared too. I didn't want to kill him. If you harvest all the wolfsbane... Oh, maybe. But wolves need a home too. Wolves need to be happy. Luckily it didn't kill the panther though. Luckily it's all okay.
Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
You wake one up, it wakes up angry. It's the tagline for Witcher's new movie. Here? I'm trying to...
Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking. How about here?
I don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot.
Safe? Not safe? Too close? Too far? Come on, man. I need you to work with me here. Here we go.
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
And now, $50 I have to go in there and prod them a little bit.
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
An excellent day for capturing moments.
Here we go.
Thanks. Truly magnificent, that was. We can move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go, just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
It's basically David Attenborough. Witcher 3. David Attenborough crossover.
I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
Alright, let's change it. It's Ard Axie. There we go. So I don't accidentally kill all the peacocks.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
I can hear him.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close.
There they are.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes! Damn it!
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back! How you like that silver?
Get out! Save me! Get out! Save me!
Yes.
All over now.
Whew, that was tense.
Amazing.
I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
And they don't leave you. You go back to where you started. I love it.
Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life.
I'm curious.
He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he?
His daughter died?
10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse.
Oh.
Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now. Or rather, paintings he brings home. They's our only window on the wider world.
That's cute.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. That's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
Or do
One
I?
day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
I may or may not have a vineyard.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Yes.
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francois.
I'll be by. See ya.
Yes! Okay, now I've got spiders to take care of. But first... we do a quick save. Goodness knows the spiders kicked my butt last time. I was all like, spiders, I got this. And then they ripped me in two. But now I've got more levels on you, spiders. My spells are more powerful now. It's like, oh my goodness, you all remember Diablo 2? The Den of Evil? This is it. Witcher style. They went with spiders instead of monsters. Chewcoat Cave. Oh, it was just a big circle. Well, there you go, guys. Now you can store your wine. It's all good.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Well, thank you. You're more than welcome, sir.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
You know, maybe that's what I should call my jobs. The path. Whenever I speak with people, it's all about me going back to my path, or I'm following the path. Seems good. Okay, let's meet with the dude. Mark the thing on the map first, which it is. Perfect. And then we focus. Sleep a little bit. Repair our stuff. Wait, we do go across a bridge, this bridge. One of the bridges. It's like trying to drive through Jacksonville. Oh my goodness. Talk about a confusing place to get through.
They were fighting cats, and today they're in business together.
And now we wait. We meditate. Oh, wait, what?
The wilds of Toussaint,
Yes, sir.
innumerable fascinating
Leave me in peace, Witcher.
its picturesque
Ah!
meadows and
Don't watch
untouched
it.
woods are- Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs.
Oh, that's a
Yet
cool
the author
dress.
of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
He's even got a duck face.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful.
These are
Come, please.
amazing. Oh my god, if I can buy these and hang them up in my
Delighted to see you.
house,
I have a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse.
I'm not gonna refuse it, man.
You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Dude.
Thanks.
Yes.
Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip,
Anything.
burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise, and must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides, at times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish.
I love how
Naturally, the more
realistic
intent
these
someone is to
characters
get
have been
into my
written.
good graces,
They've
the
added
louder
just
they
so much
praise
life
my
into this
masterpiece.
world.
It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
Sweet. Okay, do we have? We do. Let's mark that. Let's go see them, get my stuff fixed up, and then we continue.
Eh? What's that?
His arms are enormous.
Mind showing me your wares?
I hear you, Bang. We haven't seen Saskia or Yorvith this entire game. And I get it, right? I mean, this world is so big. You meet people for a period of time, you share an adventure, and just like life, things change and you move on. But while you shared that time together, it was really cool.
Jewel-encrusted galligaskins, the latest range.
But yeah, no, I agree. I would like to see Saskia again. And at least hear what Yorvith is up to. We've heard his voice actor, though. You know what? Before that, we have a painting. We have a painting to hang up. We promised. And I think our new guest will enjoy this painting. Right, where'd the puppers? Well, he's not there right now. Well, later. Okay, we're gonna take down... No, we'll put it in this study here. White Wolf. There we go. Oh no, but they canceled him? Aw, that's a shame. I mean, I get it. This game, if this is what they had, even without the elves, I'm sure elves would have just blown it open. It would have been so big. Or maybe they just couldn't find a good way to fit him in. All right, Regis. In your amazing home. Oh, wow, look at that. That is quite... Exactly, where'd
Think
Kathy
your friend's
go?
hand'll make for a nice broth.
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
They're pretty helpful. I'm not gonna... He's been a friend. I don't know why I have to be questionable to this guy. Oh, geez, kill. Oh, I bet that would be epic. You get heroes playing in the background. Even buying a painting is the most epic thing. You gotta wipe the sweat from your brow.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone,
Love his
but
facial hair.
thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell.
Yes.
As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
TM.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna.
It's Indiana
What's it
Jones.
like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head?
Never.
In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshemutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage, sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble
So
being.
is he still there?
See no reason to dawdle. Teshemutna, take me there.
Because that's
In a
pretty
moment.
sick if he is.
Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallant to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshemutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Oh, nice. A vampire armor set?
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
You lead.
Why is there someone dead? Fresh dead, too.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Right, they try to bite in and it's just a necklace of garlic.
Beyond this wall lies
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
I am he who serves the tribe. Exalted above men, I renounce human weakness. Uplifted above men, I become keeper of my flock. Filled with strength, I turn my sword against the enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave. I am executor of the will of the tribe. I accept this sword and this armor so I may serve the tribe. Oh, nice. Teshemutna.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author.
We got some more red dye. Yes. All right, so what does this look like? Oh, sick. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, wow, that's awesome looking.
Humans, their behavior over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Of course.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Actually, that brings... What does the book say? How does one... husband humans? I would assume it's toward the bottom here. Oh, maybe not. Darn it. Further up then? Yennefer's letter, but that we got at the very beginning of the game. Aw, I shoulda clicked it when I had the chance. This is cool.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be.
It's a
They mean
hand.
something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Battery cage versus free-range humans.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Got a mask, huh? Oh, jeez. That's cool. Let's see. Why? Where's my mask? Huh, you think maybe I'm missing it completely. Oh, there it is. Huh, I wonder why that's a quest item. I guess we'll find out. Oh, shoot, that'll be crazy. Oh, look at the symbols. Sick. Oh, there's another one. Oh, in the pocket to put it on. Okay. Transcript of a conversation between Master Azael Hilgard and a human being. Who are you? My name is Alex Biscont. Why is all your skin trembling? I'm scared, sir. You're scared I don't understand. You don't know what fear is, sir? No, I have mastered your language, yet some concepts are beyond me. What is fear? It's a feeling that destroys every other feeling. It controls your head and your heart. What do you mean? I thought it was a kind of pain. I have carried out tests in my laboratory on people, and I discovered that a mother subject to appropriate stimuli is able to forget about her child and think only about how to avoid pain. So, fear would be similar to pain. No, pain rules the body, but fear is born in the heart. Ah, yes. What you say is very interesting. I think I will have to examine your heart in the laboratory. What do you mean, examine? I mean examine. Take it out and subject it to proper examination. But, sir, that would kill me. Yes, your mortality is a great inconvenience, but was not to me who created your species, and I am not responsible for its excessive frailty. The conversation was carried out in human language, in such it was written down. The transcription does not need translating. Huh. So many.
Moreau eventually came to terms with his son being a witcher.
Notes of a prisoner. I found a piece of parchment that fell from the pocket of one of the monsters. I also have a lump of coal. I would write this in my own blood, but I hardly have any left. I am cold. Every third day they come and open my veins. after which I cannot move. I can't go on much longer. From the next cage, I hear the howls of terrified people. If I had the strength, I would smash my head against the bars. I hope it won't go on much longer. Alois from the cage next to me died yesterday. They drank him to death. This must have irritated them because I heard them arguing in his strange language. They brought new people this morning. You could say that a supply of fresh blood arrived. They have no idea what they're in for. My only comfort is that I know already and I won't have to live through the terror that I felt the first time they came for me. I had no idea what they wanted until they pulled out their shiny instruments. I have never seen such beautiful metal. My blood glistened a purple silvery color in those instruments. Never forget where you come from. That armor set is definitely hanging up in my home.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
We found a few
I'd like
books.
to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait.
I didn't know vampires
Please be
could
so
feel
kind and
awkwardness.
Place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Well, get in the cage now, man.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
There we go.
Three done. One left.
Get in the
Think
cage.
this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
See, we got a necrophage oil. Gonna hit F5. Let's do the thing.
What now?
I shall enter the cage.
Hey, Otakon, welcome.
You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
He's a magician. He's getting ready for his magic tricks. Like, see? Everything is secure. Everything is ready to go.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
But you're right, the books offer up a lot of lore and a lot of history.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know.
Oh, they glow.
Somehow.
Please,
Get the blood! Get the blood!
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
We got it, man. You're okay, dude. Regis, bro.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
Care about you, vampire bro.
Found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
I mean,
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
As good as a witcher can brew.
Very well.
And I
In that
did
case,
make that alcohol.
Let's begin.
We brewed alcohol that one time, so if I can do that, cutscene can do this. Do it in a montage! Montage! Ooh. Oh, that's right. We're doing dream vision things. Somebody cut in line. Wait. They're bros. Also, the sound has shifted. And I don't think I can pause it. There's supposed to be sound. It's coming out of the speaker, but it completely shifted where the sound's coming from on the computer. So they bought the mill. He's got a buddy. That's true, although there's really no sound going on right now. We'll just pretend it's an old black and white film.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Yes.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
That's it?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead.
Children's bones
I'll go
break
talk to
easier
him.
than adults.
Coming with.
I would
I
expect a
shall
big
join you later
breakthrough.
if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
And by learn anything, I mean hang some armor in my house. Whoa! Still a little woozy. Well, that was a fascinating sound shift. I know, I've got 7 points. 7 points! Not too much, actually. I've got a build that I really like, and I'll read through some stuff later today. But, yeah.
The days pass. The pile of work remains.
Okay, got that, got that, got that, got that. That's awesome. Vampire armor, indeed. Okay, let's see what quests we got. We got that one. The Hunger Game. Oh, cool. Let's see how she's doing. As I take the long way back up to the house, the scenic way. Well, she seems to be doing a bit better.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. You know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
You're welcome here, lady.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality.
Fine, girl, man. It's the whole vineyard. Work.
After all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen.
Go in the kitchen.
Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my diary. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
No!
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white?
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
That's what I like to hear. Warm food waiting my return. Boom! Oh, cool. So you mean dye the armor red? Awesome. Kind of like, what was it? Dracula's armor in the Keanu Reeves. Bram Stoker's Dracula. That movie.
I've lots to do.
That movie. Oh, there's a red set. Oh, interesting. Oh, well, that would make more sense. Different color, different powers. Maybe not different powers altogether, but... I mean, I don't think... But we can get it. Maybe it'll complete the quest. That'll make Witcher happy. So we gotta go knock on some barrels. And now we get the music for knocking on barrels.
Might want to look around some. This one's full too. Nothing interesting here.
Nope, still need a key there, but maybe the key will be in the casket.
Nothing interesting here.
The cask.
Full.
But you didn't knock on this one. I guess he did.
This one's full too. Full. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too.
Last two.
Strange.
There we go.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Is that a trophy? Did we just get a trophy? I haven't had any trophies hang up in my house. So if that is, awesome. Exactly, no spoon whatsoever. All of these spoons, imagination. We are the Matrix. What if she was the Matrix and we freed her from it? What if she wanted to be a white and we woke her up? That'd be very sad indeed. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. It seems like there are quite a few decisions in these games that affect what exactly you run into and what you don't. Which reminds me, tomorrow we need to do the horse quest. But let's talk to the child first.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
You'll not find work here. Not paying work.
Cut you, you little fart!
An actor, there we go.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just a kid.
Just who the spit are you?
And don't walk in the dung if you don't want to get your boots dirty. Birdie.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
No.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Blood! We'll break your legs, vagrant! Teach you!
Wow, my punches! That was cool. I didn't even have to block.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
The dudes.
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Causing trouble. Ooh.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Right, I've got 2 swords on my back. Full armor here. Armor that's worth more than you'll probably ever see in a single lifetime. We
You're
really
very
should fight.
good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Nope.
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
He's a little businessman.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
Kid, I'm
How
gonna
much?
break your
Let's
jaw.
say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I'm torn because he's gonna grow up and be a cheat. And he's gonna get his butt beat at some point. But he's just a kid, so why not? Detlef.
Right.
This might come
Let's see
into
if
play
we
with
can't figure
Detlef.
something out.
Detloff. We'll give him the 500. That's cool. I've got money to
see?
spare.
I knew
We're gonna
we'd
spread the
clinch
wealth.
it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
And he's
1,000
cleaning my
thanks.
non-dirty boots.
I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask.
Do it, sir.
Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
Hover polish? That's the biggest cheat
You
ever.
won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
We won't hurt him,
In point
kid.
of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Doesn't catch it, shatters on the ground. Tells the kid to lick it up. He hates that kid.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Basically. Oh, look, it's a
Red
toy store.
door. One the boot black mentioned.
There are 2 crows. Oh, look at the crows on this place. Wasn't that a telltale sign?
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Yennefer. Because she won't budge. She doesn't open her door for just
Ever
anybody.
consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
These vampires. Not spooky in the least.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Maybe they're magical crows.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long time I've been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mummy always cries and says that we haven't gotten any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when we'll earn some, and once he nearly hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Lara has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have such a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeep. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I don't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It will be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I am little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination, but so what? I would love it very much. Isa. Oh dear. Due to the non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Beauclair orders the tenant Alric de Samp to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court. Bailiff Victor Lamer. I mean, can you take these toys?
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Attic. Let's go.
Wait, what?
So this is his nest. Need to look around. Nice little trinket.
No, I want to look at the painting.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. This his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Suspicious letter, huh?
Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it.
Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Maybe Sibanisu. Oh my god, that would suck, because I don't think I had an option to not do what I did at the beginning. Oh, shoot, kill! Skynet. Skynet confirmed. Hashtag Terminator crossover.
Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory.
Hey, Ogre.
But I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Yes, we do. I would imagine so, Bang. I would imagine what he says there is based on your choices in the main storyline. Aw, thanks. I do love Little Mermaid. I'm not a child. We got some notes, but we've got this.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
So pretty. Now you know shit's serious when they got that going on.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de la Croix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine.
Who's there?
Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Stained with wine. Ooh, okay, so we gotta remember these things. Stained with wine. Nazaire, Cinnameret. Whatever. It looked like cinnamon. We got it. Maybe there is a Count Extra Crispy.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
The plot thickens indeed, so let's sum up what we know. Alright, kids.
Let's sum up what we know.
Let's sum up what we know.
Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Yeah, I think so. I don't... Everything points to it. Based on the evidence we have, kids, who do you think did it?
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
I mean, why wouldn't I
So
trust
it would seem.
my bro?
But this illuminates
And if
a
it
path of
goes
action for
south,
us. We
I'll
must
kill
find
people.
Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.